Hi, my name is David McLeod. Have you ever thought about the concept of truth? What exactly is truth anyway? You know, like the notion of reality itself, truth is right up there as one of the central topics of study in philosophy. And there have been many dedicated scholars who've tried to formalize this concept of truth, into relatively simple theories that would be satisfactory and comprehensible to most people. But truth seems to defy most attempts to fully characterize it. Even though we have developed methods of formal logic that help us to establish the truth or falsity of sentences, ideas, concepts, dissertations, and so on. And yet, we all seem to have an inner sense of truth, don't we? Regardless of any formal attempts to define or characterize it, we all seem to share the same sort of experience when something rings true. Perhaps because it actually resonates with the essence of our inner knowing. At the same time, we all have powerful brains coupled with logical, linear thinking minds that make it possible for us to navigate our way in the physical world. We rely on these powerful organs to help us distinguish between what's real and what's not real, between what is fact and what is fiction, between what is true and what is not true. And this is actually where potential problems arise, because our logical thinking minds can easily be tricked by virtue of incomplete information or erroneous assumptions into conclusions or interpretations that are completely wrong. So, what we imagine to be true right now could turn out to be completely untrue a moment later when we're presented with new information or we simply decide to adjust our assumptions. Not only that, but someone else examining exactly the same thing we're examining may notice details or characteristics that we didn't recognize. And so he or she may come to a completely different and even opposite conclusion. Of course, that person's interpretation is also completely valid. One might even say true, even though it may totally disagree with our assessment. So this, of course, just brings us right back to the question, what is truth? For me, after having gotten into far too many arguments in my life, mostly in the mistaken belief that my truth was somehow right while the other person's truth was wrong, maybe you can relate to that, I now choose to hold truth as a personal subjective experience. You see, each of us has our own way of looking at the world. It's neither good nor bad, right nor wrong. It's just the way we look at the world. It's our own filter system. And the way we look at the world informs how we interpret what's going on around us and what we believe to be true. So, I choose to honor each person's idea of truth, whatever that may be, whether I agree with it or not. I invite you to do the same. May the truth be with you.